Welcome in. Short and sweet today. Short and sweet. All right. So the watch for the moment. I actually took my watch of the day off just to because we're going to be doing a review here in a second. So I throw on my Hamilton in place of that. Right now I got a number of watches in front of me. But I want to really have a discussion about the overall watch experience. Now, this video or live, if you will, was inspired by a conversation I just had with another collector, actually two collectors, and we had a great conversation. It was a great conversation. Some very thought provoking ideas, man. It was crazy what we talked about as a whole. Where do I start? Well, one of the questions that was posed to me. That's right, bro. That's right. Seriously, and ladies and gentlemen, uh, my man Vic is in the chat. Jay Jones is in the chat. He said, "I'll never quit." um, there was a few questions asked to me as to why I collected some of the watches I have right now. One more watch for me, then it's quits. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Um, but I want to go over some of the watches that I have that I've collected over time, not just this year, but just as a whole. And if you guys can hear the wind, it literally just started picking up. It was calm out here right before I went live, man. But so I apologize in advance. Um, so let's start with my passion, I guess. Let's talk about the passion, not just mine, but yours as well. What was it, or is it, or if you still have that passion, what caused you to really collect the watches that you got, right? What really kept you coming back, or what kept you away? So let's talk about Shop HQ and their relationship with Invicta. This was one of the topics that we had um, earlier today. And I can tell you that in 2016, as I watched Shop HQ or Evine at the time, um, they did capitalize on inclusion, right? That's one of the most attractive things about Invicta is anybody can afford it. And they have like this polarizing look to it that just, it matches stuff. And they capitalized on these watches being a part of your everyday, from the wardrobe to the bedroom to the beach to wherever else you're gonna go, right? Let me see. Trap, I made 3 days so far. I seen that, bro. It was beautiful here until 2 hours ago. Freaking humid again. Yeah, bro. Like this wind, like bro, like it was so calm a minute ago. I was sitting out here like gathering my thoughts before I cut the live button on. And right when I cut the live button on, the wind just came in like it blew my this right here. It blew this. I had to put one of the watches I'm gonna review here, blew it away. So check this out. For me, I enjoyed that whole, Invicta craze. I enjoyed it, and will I buy Invicta to this day? There's particular models. There's models that I missed out on from the 2000 era, the early 2000. Some from the 80s and no, from the 80s, 70s, late 70s and 80s are the ones that I was looking at. There's one in particular that I was looking at. I think it's like 44 millimeter, and it is such a classic timepiece. But if you find one in good condition, they want a lot of money for it. They want a lot. It's pure mechanical. It's beautiful watch though. Beautiful watch. It reminds you of sort of something that your granddad would wear, right? So classic watch. I'm just not willing to spend 5,000 on it. No. I think that's dead. I don't know if I want to go back to that. Of course, it comes to train, and I'm sitting. I'm not too far. I'm about. Let me see. I think I'm 1,000 feet away from the train, somewhere around there, maybe 2,000 feet. I'll say 2,000 feet away. I know y'all can hear it pretty good though. What's up, everybody that's in the chat? Good day to you. Don't mix Shop HQ with buying watches. So that was the wrist check. Okay, wrist check. I have on my Hamilton Crosswind for now. I'm gonna put this watch back on, so because I'm gonna actually review. I'm gonna go through the watches I got right in front of me. I got some gripes. I have some gripes, and I hope that this makes it to the necessary people to see where I'm coming from when I gripe about the watches that I have in front of me, or one in particular. I'm very well. I'll get to that. So, not to dwell on the whole Shop HQ and Invicta thing, but one of the biggest arguments, somebody that's outside of the realm of Invicta, all you really need to do is some research to see what it is, go through a couple comments or whatever. But it's different when you're actually living it because you're a fan of the company and the brand. When you have bought as long as I have purchased, and there's some of you guys have bought longer than I have. When you buy the watches you have, some people are so lucky not to have received a broken piece or misaligned or any of that stuff. And you can, in your, let's say you've been collecting Invicta for 20 years, and in your time you've had maybe 3 instances where QC was an issue, right? There's some people that, dude, you'll buy 7 watches in a row and there's a problem with it, right? We're gonna take off the table that, like, there's QC issues with every company. I want to focus on the victim, right? I'm not comparing it to anybody else. I'm just looking directly at what, as a fan of the brand, there's things that I wanted as a collector, as a customer, things that I wish they would have still done, and seeing that they haven't, they're not practicing the same way they did. They're not doing the same thing they did even 3 years ago. I don't require them to do anything because I can just move on. You know what I'm saying? I will buy from eBay. I will buy from other collectors the pieces that I want, and I still support some people that's in that work for Invicta, but that has, as far as a collector, the one thing I just hate the shopping experience now. I don't like it. But again, I can always move on to other watches. But like for somebody on the outside looking in, man, try being a fan and seeing all this stuff happening. Then have somebody that had, like, you guys don't collect, and you're like, you want to defend what you believe in so bad, man. It's like people that own Ford or Chevy. There's flaws in everything. It's like you want to defend your brand. But with that being said, there were a couple of opportunities in Invicta missed. It's like, because especially like right now, when you see how many companies are, they're up for the challenge. They're up for the challenge when it comes to obtaining the customer's attention and giving them something that they love, they absolutely love. So here's a company that, right here, this is a Deep Blue. This is through, you can find this either on Deep Blue's website or you can find this on Shop HQ. They, like, it's displaying. There's no other places where you'll see an actual video of it. Now, is this an underrated timepiece? I don't think. No, I ain't gonna say I think. I don't see this as often. I see it every once in a while where somebody will post a Deep Blue timepiece. But let me give you my overall synopsis of this watch. You have sort of that, like, Omega vibe to it, right? And I'm talking about like that helium escape valve. Other than that, these are true dive instruments. These watches go down to like 1,000 feet. Like, I think some of them even more than that. I'm pretty sure they have another model, but like, you got watches that's going 1,000 feet, submarine territory. And the crazy thing is, it's powered by NH35, NH36, R150s. I don't know if they use Biota. They may have in the past, but I haven't seen a model that has Biota moving in it. But so you have the R150, you have the 7750, they have the 2824, a Salida 200, the Salida 500 on some of the older models. And this one has an NH35. And I can tell you with a certainty, once you get this thing for a full blast of light, you put a torch to it, or if I just walked in the sun right now and just went straight to the darkness, the lume on this thing is crazy. It is crazy. Then they really take after, stylish, because you see the red strap. They even have a strap that I could have got for this watch that glows in the dark. Once it's on the wrist, you see that keeper? I've shown this watch a few times on my channel, but it's the price that really makes me just go crazy over this. But it also brings up, if Deep Blue can give a watch and it's tested past 1,000 meters or 1,000 feet or 3,000 meters or something like that, how is it? And then they charge it anywhere from $99 all the way up to, I think the most expensive one I've seen, I think that thing hit around $1,300 or $1,400. That was the one with the 7750 in it. I've never seen them hit over 2,000. This is based in New York. They have been a company since 2007, right? And there's one guy that represents them on ShopHQ, but I believe it's a group of watch enthusiasts that make these watches. And the craftsmanship is crazy. It's not like it doesn't have like a crazy sign road or anything like that. It's just the NH35. Everything is bold on the back before you can see it. But the watch is off top, man. It's comfortable, man. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my right wrist. Who just came in here? Thelonious, what's going on? Robert Wood, what's going on, brother? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. And I'm gonna jump right into this next watch. And this one's about to be a gripe. Big gripe. Yeah. Highly educated films. What's going on? Welcome in. Anybody that's new here, thank you for being here. Dixon, hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys being in here. The good, the wind is hating on you. Oh, yeah, man. I think the wind hating on this one too, man. It's hating on this monster, man. I don't know why, but the wind is hating. They didn't want me to talk about it today, but this the last you'll see of it. You know what I'm saying? This is coming. My time is coming up to where we got to part ways. But I just want to show for the people in the back. I know people didn't see me all week. They like, man, Trap, I heard you had a watch that that was referred to as the micro brand Rolex. And so y'all in the back, Monta Noble. You know what I'm saying? Opaline silver, little something light, you know what I'm saying? A little light, you know what I mean? It won't turn your arm green to none of that, man. This thing is perfect. You hurt my head every time you show. Hey, man, you be making my day, bro. You be making my day. Oh, man, you killing me. I give props to Invicta and ShopHQ because they helped me build my collection. My last few purchases have come direct from Invicta Online. Yeah, and okay, before I move on to that, that was the thing that really got me was I felt slighted at one point. I don't regret my collection from Shop or Evine because I had amassed a huge collection. I actually bought a few Deep Blues from Shop HQ. I bought my what was I bought? They actually got a couple micro brands, a German micro brand over there. Was it Constantine Weiss? I bought that, and I think that's a phenomenal brand. Some of their stuff is a bit pricey, but that's relative. At this point, shoot, everybody is going for the gusto right now. So Vic is trying to buy a Monta watch. But this, before I take it off screen and jump into this other watch, if you've yet to try Deep Blue, and they're predominant, like all you're gonna see is dive watches from Deep Blue. They had Air Blue back in the day. They stopped doing it, and it's all dive watches. So this is what it looks like, and it has like a dive watch theme because that reminds me of like a ship, like the hull of a ship. Nice watch. Oh, okay? So, which brings me up to a watch that I have a huge problem with, which I am going to wear today because I'm going to see that Deadpool and Wolverine movie here in 2 hours. and this Wolverine timepiece from Citizen, the Wolverine Eco Drive. This watch comes in a box set. Hope y'all can hear me, man, because I know that wind's pushing. It's almost like giving me feedback in my ear how much wind is pushing. What was that? That was a wasp or something. I ain't trying to get stung, man. The live show. I don't need any more pieces. Let's go my bright when I'm done. So that's your grill. That's your grill. One more and I'm done. Hey, that he been talking about that brightly for a long time, man. And you know what? Of all the people that I've heard say I'm done collecting, I believe him because, bro, he hasn't really bought a watch in I don't know how long. He got more magnums than I know. I don't know anybody else is with as many magnums as him, as Vic. The great Santini, he said, I believe it when I see it. I saw someone said that I'm done buying watches. Man, yeah, man. And people be out here saying that stuff, man. The highest lie we tell ourselves. Just one more and I'm done, man. I feel like that too, man. Making money to buy some watches. That's what Oscar's saying. Looks like yeah, that's deep blue, Mark. Work's insane. Gotta run. Oh, okay, Vic. Yeah, I know Vic is under a lot of man pressure at work, man. Hope you try to make the best of the rest of your day, sir. All right, so going back to Citizen and their rendition of the Wolverine, I think it is a great concept. I like to watch. If you look at the Rehot, that minute track, you see how Wolverine's claws breaking through. Beautiful. I love the fact that it's all black. Stealth. The case back has the word slink or whatever, that the noise that Wolverine makes when his claws come out. Beautiful. The box set, amazing. Hold on, let me see. Let me get you turned around real quick. Let me see if I can get a better look at this thing. Because I want you guys to see the texture of this watch. Okay, see, there we go. There we go. Look at the texture of that watch. Eco Drive. The X at the 6 o'clock as the wind blows. Yeah. It's a nice watch. What y'all think? PVD coded. It doesn't say it on the website. So I mean, it could be. There's a lack of information. That's the other thing, because the rep told me that it was a number limited, but Citizen does not confirm that online, and I don't have anybody that I can talk to at Citizen. It's not like somebody's gonna pick up the phone and be like, because I call. I want to know. I was just curious. Now, let me tell you what I don't like about the watch. The bracelet is very cheap. The bracelet, and I love the dial of this watch. I don't regret the purchase. Now you're talking about when this watch dropped, I think the retail was like either $400, $450. I saw this watch go as low as $303 on Macy's website. Was it Macy's? Macy's had this for $303. It's some change. Screw down crown? No, it's push pull crown. Push pull crown. Now, understand, if you're a fan of Wolverine, I would say go for it. You know what I'm saying? Around $300. If you are in the process of trying to find, or you're chasing a particular watch, I would say hold off. Because that's $300 that you're taking away from that watch. Unless you just got the disposable income and you just a fan, because there's going to be if you're a fan of the brand and you want to watch and you're going to wear it past the movie, get it. I would even go as far as saying take the bracelet off, get you another get a bracelet that's worthy of this watch, because Citizen does a great job. The fact that it's Eco Drive and you don't have to work, like you set it and forget it, that right there, I'll pay for that. I'm cool. The fact that he got Wolverine's claws on it, he's one of my favorite characters. I had a Wolverine. I'm not gonna show you my tattoo because the artist didn't do it too well. So, but just know I'm a fan of Wolverine and Thundercats, because I got Thundercat up here, Wolverine down here, and I'm just disappointed. I'm very disappointed with a number of watch companies. When you do a character watch, you call it number limited. That watch is supposed to be phenomenal. That watch is supposed to be outside of the parameters of just your base models. It's supposed to the like this right here. That should be either put this thing on a strap, a rubber strap, or put a bracelet that is deserving to be on this watch. That's the my biggest man. I get this thing like I used to do those flame reviews, right? And anybody that used to see my old shows, I actually got that flame review from NBA Jams. He's on fire, right? You know what I'm saying? So I would give this a 3 flame out of 5, and it's okay at best, C minus at best, because the bracelet, man, y'all just let me down on the bracelet, man. It let me down on the bracelet. The bracelet is cheesy, man. It's cheeky. I don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. The bracelet looks like the bracelet on my glycine. I bet you that glycine bracelet is better than this one, the way it feels. Now it's comfortable once you get it. Once you get it locked in on the wrist, you don't hear all. It doesn't rattle around. It's well. That's because I got it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, it's fitting. It's fitting on there. And it just fit. It feels good on the wrist, though. It does feel good on the wrist. Comfort level, I'm like, yeah. All I'm missing is some claws to come out, man, do some damage on some boys. You feel me? But, and I like looking down at the watch. I'm like, man, that is cold. The loom is decent. And I love the fact that his claws are loomed. The scratch is loomed. Man, I think that is so dope that they went that far. The X is loomed on there. So that's why I say Citizen did a great job on the watch itself. It's just when they got to that bracelet, it just kind of, it's like, let's throw something together. That's what I feel. And I know for a fact that they could do an amazing job, even if they was going to charge more, because remember when this came out, this is that, you can't even tell, but this is Godzilla. This is, y'all see his footprint right there. This is the Godzilla. Right now, out of all of the Citizen watches that I've come across, even Maciosa, I like Maciosa or Tiosa, however you want to pronounce it. I absolutely enjoy that watch. I think it's one of the best watches out there on the market for the price. And that's what makes it even better because the finishing, everything on it is beautiful. It's an automatic watch. It looks amazing. And the price point is like, whoo, forget it. But this watch was $900 when it came out, just under $1,000. I bought this direct from Citizen. This came from overseas, so I waited a month to get this watch. And you can get this, like I went straight through eBay, got this. There was 20 for this watch, there's 2,500 of these made. Heavy watch, ISO rated. So this is a dive watch. You can go diving in this. The loom on it is phenomenal once you get it lit up. The loom on this one is phenomenal once you get lit up. This is why I'm saying, because how they crafted this watch, the way the attention they put into this watch, even screw down crown, and it is a Godzilla. And this year was the official name, like Ecozilla. That is an official name. Now it's not just like Rolex's Hulk, Batgirl, Batman. This is an official name that Citizen has adopted, Ecozilla, and they didn't do the same for this one. Any company that puts a character on there should be a level of quality put into that watch. That's just my humble opinion. Tattoo artist got Traps Wolverine looking like Cowardly Lion. Man, bro, I'm not even gonna show it, bro. Like it's like I'm upset. I don't even know what to turn it into, man. Like I gotta get it fixed, man. My tattoo artist was yeah, man. Just and now what's crazy is like I'm gonna have to get a whole either like on my calf muscles or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like something, but yeah. Sneak. That's right, Space G. Oh man, what's up, y'all? Got mom's ashes yesterday. Yeah, man. Hey, bro, you had so many people praying for you, man, and sending up the prayer hands for you. Man, let me know when they drop a Magneto watch. Hey, you know what, bro? and everybody that's watching this, we're 24 minutes into it. And this is, I don't care what watch company does it. Invicta's did a great job on a lot of their customer character watches. There were some that were kind of like, hey, they were, value band style, or they just threw it out there. But I don't think that should be a case, man. When you put number limited, let's say you make 1,500 watches, and you get one through the 1,500, or maybe two through 1,500, because you're not going to get an Invicta. It's not going to give you. They're not going to put that into circulation. You're going to have to buy the number one at a higher price, and that's the thing that, like, really I do not like about Invicta for doing that, or whoever the thought process was or idea was that, hey, let's charge customers 3 times the price cost. Okay, okay. If that's the case, just to get the number one, it has to be more than just getting the number one. The number one thing I'm looking at is that watch has to be different. There got to be something special about that watch. Or if you're not going to do anything special, be like, hey, look, we're not just going to make a special mold for it, which I'm not saying, hey, make a special mold. You at least put that watch in the case of one of your premier pieces. Whatever you use for, like, your best bracelet and clasp, sapphire sandwich, that's what your number limited or your character stuff should be going in. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But overall, for all the collectors out there, if you like Wolverine, I would say it is worth it. I would say go after the sales, and I'm pretty sure it'll be there, because one thing about Citizen character pieces, they sit for a while. They sitting just as much as Jordans are right now. So take that for what it's worth. And on the thumbnail, you guys didn't see that, but on the thumbnail, I just want to talk about, after having this watch for a year. After having this timepiece for a year, this is the fair and Swit, right? It's quartz, mecha quartz. You see, it's almost ticking like it's automatic. The lume on this watch is the most attractive thing on it. I love it because it is Chicago bred. That's all I'm gonna say. Is Chicago bred. You know what I'm saying? Like, the designs were made in Chicago. This is a Chicago-based brand, and comfort, durability. I just changed the battery on this thing last month. I believe it was last month. But I like the colorway of it. I love the fact that you see that is a map. This is called a Wayfinder. This is a map of Chicago. That's what I love most about this. This probably won't mean anything to if you're not from Chicago, but then some people may be into that. But this is authentic map. And I don't know what part. I don't know if this may be the north side. I'm pretty sure this is like the north side off the highway or something like that. But that is a pretty dope watch. What I bought from Fair Swit again. Yes, customer service is amazing. Adam is very responsive, and he listens to people. He listens to the customer base. I have no problem with this watch company, and I would buy another one. I actually look at. He has a solar one with a tire tread that's going down. I think that's probably one of the dopest watches he got. Even doper than this one. I like this one, but that one, I'm gonna say that's the catch me out, man. The one he got, he does a great job. Anything coming out of Chicago, I'm gonna support for the most part. So, man, that was a hard day when I picked up my mom's ashes. My thoughts are with you, brother. Yeah, man, Trap in Chicago Bears colors. Yeah, so originally I had the blue strap on this one. I changed, and this is a strap from his company, which he had a sale on. Oh, I'm gonna tell you this, shameless plug, bro. I don't get anything, no compensation for this. Go to Fair and Swit, go to their website. Even if you don't buy a watch, buy those glasses, man. His sunglasses are legit, and they float. They float in the water. They're made out of wood or something like that, man. Like for real. Their glasses are phenomenal, man. Like, they got them at different prices. Plus, you get, like, sign up for their newsletter. Hey, man, it's just a great company, man. You can get T-shirts from it. They got, like, the surface bag or the water, but, like, you can put all your stuff in there and tie the bag up. It keeps everything watertight. So yeah, love that day. It's hard to thank everyone. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know, everybody's showing love, man. To you, Jay, always, bro. I mean, this is this is crazy. This is a family affair type of what I'm saying, like atmosphere, community of watch collectors, man. Whether however you like it, uh, that we look out for each other. We do. We look out for each other, and I've had a number of you guys, um, you know, just supporting, man. Like I appreciate that stuff, man. And then you guys support each other. So I mean, it's the. I mean, I don't really have any other words to that, man. Trap might have to throw in a NATO or leather. You know what? I'm gonna try this on a NATO strap. NATO strap. See if I can find one with the yellow. I think that'll go hard, man. Like yellow and black. Yeah, I think that'll go. What time is it? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna end here in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna end this, and then I gotta go to the movies because I'm about to go see this. And I didn't look at any spoilers. Oh, but okay. So here's the other thing. So let me just do a quick buzz through, man. So we got this is here with us. The ball is here with us. The Longines Conquest is here with us today. One of my ultimate favorites is my Tissot Heritage 1938. And another great diver, Masquale 1521. And I believe, and my Glycine Airman, my Dufresne Travis. These watches are phenomenal pieces, and I own all of them. And if anybody ever have a question, I don't receive watches as compensation for reviews because I don't really do like reviews like that. Um, every watch doesn't, I guess kind of get me a little bit. If it don't fit in my lifestyle, I'm like I'll blow past it. Um, so this is the part I just want to review the overall experience. I have been to ADs. If you guys don't know this by now, Trifecta has become one of my favorite ADs. Period. And I don't buy every time I go there, but if I could, the experience is always amazing, man. And you know what? Even though me and Jake have become great friends, every transaction I have with him is an interaction. And he will throw out the window that me and him cool. He will like the professionalism, man. He's just like, hey, Trav, here's this. Let me tell you about this. He's writing stuff down that I need. He's telling me like level of care, what I have to do with whatever watch I got. He was breaking this down. He's gave me the backstory on this watch, and his attention to detail and care for each watch lets me know that he's serious about business. This isn't just a job for him to show up. Two, he's an enthusiast. He's passionate about watches, and I see that with every interaction that we have. It's not a transaction. Every interaction. So that's why I pop up in this shop and go lives. I know some of you guys are new here with me. I've been on YouTube for a long time, man, like 6 years. Actually, this year will be my 6th year of being on YouTube. And you may have questions about stuff, man. You can always hit me up about, my journey or whatever the case is. I have no problem. I'm very open with how I feel about this whole experience. But one thing I do know, every experience haven't been the best experience because there have been places I've purchased from or watches that I have shown or talked about where classism shows up. Them isms is what gets you every time, man. Those isms, classism show up, and I get how or why some people feel the way they do when they see a homage piece. They're like, oh, that's so disrespectful for them to do a homage to that. You're degrading the history or the heritage of that particular watch. I, man, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. It gives people the opportunity because everybody's not. That's why That's why you have a homage. Company C, they capitalize on that because think about how many people will never get an opportunity of buying a Speedmaster. There. Look how many people will never get a chance to buy a Vacheron Constantine, and it's not. They may want one. They may want one. Somebody may want an AP. Somebody may want a Chopard. Somebody like they may want like shoot. What's the it's a micro brand. It's no independent. Gosh, I can't even think about the name of this company. Crap. Norcane. Norcane. Somebody may want one of those. You know what I'm saying? So like that pistachio dial chronograph that they have, that's over $4,000. People want a tutor, but their budget won't allow them to get there, you know, and they feel some type of way. Some people don't find value in that stuff. Like I don't know why you would spend over $500 for a watch, let alone 8,000. So keep that same energy with everything else. Your clothes, cars, house, shoes, phones better be original too. Dr. Bob. Hold on, Watchman 54, man. What's going on, bro? Deadpool is such an acquired taste. The ball Magneto watch is cool. U.S. women's soccer team. Oh, did they? Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Yep. Bears suck. Hopefully they're good this coming year. Bro, imagine being a Bears. I've been a Bears fan since I was a little boy. And one of my ultimate heroes, man, which I got a chance to meet twice, man, Walter Payton. He grew up down the street from my dad. Cool dude, really nice. He yelled at me for failing in the what was it, seventh grade, eighth grade. I was failing in the first half of the eighth grade. He got on my butt too. He was just like, boys, you crazy. He had this soft voice. It was soft but hard. And I was like, I can't believe, like, he made me cry, bro. I was like, I was teared up. It's like, man, Sweetness is yelling at me, man. And my mom was like, yeah, get him. I'm like, God, okay. But yeah, I straightened up, man. And he gave me a jersey, signed my report card and everything. I remember that. But yeah, I've been a Bears fan for a long time, man. It is so hard every year. I mean, realistically, there can only be one team. I'm a realistic fan. There can only be one team to come out on top. But I'm like, give us a good year. You know what I'm saying? You give us a good year. I definitely want a championship, but give us a better year than what we've been seeing. I mean, gosh, on paper we look good. I see. They'll be here in Annapolis playing the Colts September. So and those tickets hot too. I'll be watching from the sidelines. Does original I got an Ice Cube Blue Pagani Day. It's a cheap watch, but it gets plus 7 seconds per day. Pretty good for NH35. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. So let me end on this one because I do have to. I do have to run. I don't want to be late. I know it's whatever. The experience that you have that you run into ADs. I have had some bad experience in ADs because the way I dress, what watches I have on my wrist, I am judged before I can take 2 steps inside that thing. It's like, yo, how can we help you? Oh, come to check out some watches. The hesitation, not welcoming. I turn right around, not right around, right round, and get up out of there because obviously you don't like it. Not that I'm going to buy. I could have. Look at what I bought this year. Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like I could go in the AD if I wouldn't have bought as much as I bought this year. I could have went in the AD and literally bought a Tudor and a Rolex this year for what I bought so far. You know, with the watches I got this year. So it's 7 months in. But they don't know that. They didn't care. They was like, you don't look the part. And they made me feel like that. So every experience isn't the best experience. And that'll force me to just, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll just look at YouTube and I'll shop. But even YouTubers, man, have failed me because there's always an agenda. On the next episode of this, the next live I'm going to be doing, or maybe I just do a quick episode on the or review of the Moon Swatch because I have just this is something that just really just irks me a little bit about the reviewers. And I'm like, man, the agendas that you guys set. Good grief, man. Good grief, man. I don't, man, hearing the word enthusiast come out your mouth and the agenda that you set when you doing your video, I'm like, come on, bro. I'm a fan. I'm a collector. I want to know what's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do my research and I'm basing it off of what you do. But before I buy, I'm like, okay, you just reviewed that watch. And some of the watches they review, they do have to send back. Some of them get them and they sell them. And they be like, well, I didn't want to keep it because, you know, I got too many watches anyway. But I'm like, you said it was a glorious watch. It was this. It was phenomenal. It was like, you know, it was like the Michael Jackson of all watches, man. It's like an experience. But you got it on, you selling it. I mean, it'd be cool to like the giveaway. I mean, I think I said that, man. If companies start giving me these watches, I'm giving them to y'all. My collection, I don't have to collect nothing else except for my Panerai. Don't play with me. but I'm good, y'all. I got a lot, man. So companies start, you know, if they start giving out watches, I am going to go see that film, bro. Oh, snap. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Had a squirrel moment. Had a squirrel moment. I feel you, Trap. I go into Topper dressed like a homeless fisherman. A homeless fisherman. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, man. Yeah, we about to get up out of here. The Super Moon watch is nice. I'm a Giants fan. At least we got rings this millennium. Well, we got one in '85. So thinking of you and your family. All right, man. I appreciate all the love you guys showcase it to each other. At least you don't have to suffer through me. Browns fan. Oh, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I am going to enjoy the movie. Let me put these watches up real quick. As I get up out of here, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. You guys are amazing. You guys, thank you for supporting Jay Jones in his time of need. You know what I'm saying? I know he feel the love. I talked to him on the phone, and I could tell you from my mouth to y'all ears, Jay Jones really appreciate you guys, man. I know he went through his moment of grief, and he may feel it again. He may hit him again. I mean, that's his mama. You know what I'm saying? But I just appreciate you guys for showing that love, giving genuine love to our brother in arms, because that's what it is, man. That's the name of the game. So as I put all this stuff up and get up out of here for this movie, me and my kids about to go see and watch. And it's cool because I get to kick it with my kids, and I'm gonna get all excited next to them and act all obnoxious and get on their nerves. You know what I'm saying? That's what dads do. Dads get on kids' nerves. And not, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I cannot wait. If they have to go back to see the movie because I was too loud, oh well. We have is each other. Yes, that's it. That's it. So always enjoy your live. Peace, watch, bros. Yes, Dr. Bobs, thank you. Everybody that's in the chat, Thelonious Monk, appreciate you always, man. Let me see. Everybody that was watching at the crib, I know, you know what I'm saying, my man Lee, what's that, Mr. 10 Watch? You know who you are. I only got 10 watches. And all of the 757 family, all of the watch collectors, everybody that's on the replay, thank you guys for watching on the replay. Post your comments down below, man. What do you think is the best watch that you got this year? What is the least favorite watch you got this year? And what is a bad experience? Go ahead. I don't care. Load up the comment section. Load it up on the replay. Put it down in there. Let's go for it. Let's talk about it. And we'll talk about it on the very next live that we do. All right? Okay. I'm about to go watch this movie and enjoy. Oh, dang it. I got to put on my Wolverine. All right. I'll holler at y'all, man. Much love. Y'all be blessed.